less time in lane, and as a result is far behind the Ursa.
Yeah, Gaimin winning 3 lanes right now. And the lane equilibrium is in really good spots for them on pretty much all of them. Like, this top is so far up for Arteezy. This is not where you want to be playing with Morphling on the early levels, especially into the triple ring Centaur. Got the whole world on his hand. Yeah, just can't do anything to him anymore. And meanwhile, like, Saberlight has to pull waves. He has to do some lane shenanigans while Duraccio is just getting solo XP with massive wave under his tower. He's silently
has to jump into the trees, but I think he's still dead here. Couldn't get that far away from Duraccio. Didn't really know where to juke in those trees.
This is a really solid start for Gaimin. They're getting everything they want out of all 3 lanes. I mean, Quinn is owning mid as well, by the way.
Yeah, he
is just destroying the CS board with this Dragon Knight. So he's gonna have level advantage there. Could propose some interesting moves if you want to. We have not seen a lot of mid ganks so far, though.
No.
Seem to have gone out the window. It's too far, not worth it. Mid laner back on an island. The true 1v1.
It is kind of employed, yeah. We'll see maybe a rotation for the power rune just because you do have a mid laner that can push towers. Or maybe we won't see that at all, and the mid laner is going to try and get the power rune, then rotate to a side lane and use all that pushing power for one of the side lane towers, which we, at our cast we talked about. I think is very important. Duraccio is going to be in some trouble here, slowed down by the blood grenade, but Crit similarly here is almost dead, and Saberlight could not stick around to finish off Duraccio.
Damn, the man up. East, it went early boots as well over something like that ring. Points more towards an aggressive diffusal over the battle. You're gonna have a Midas Morphling. You're gonna have very limited stuns and disables, like you said, between Shenron.
Ganking Underlord.
This is the necessary move.
Body block him. Doesn't have Stampede, so this body block should be effective. But is it good enough to be able to get the kill? They have to bring in a 5th member just to ensure that Ace finally dies.
There's that 5-man move. You need it. You need some breathing room in this game.
Ooh. Wisdom rune still there. I doubt Shopify even think about the fact that it could be there. And man, Quinn, I'm a little bit surprised he's not using this second dragon form to pressure side lane towers. Instead, is hitting mid.
I think they would have gone top if that gank hadn't come.
Sure.
Boy, there's just nowhere else to use. It's actually funny. They're so far ahead. He has nothing to hit with this DK form. Wait a minute. We already have all the tier 1s.
Crit getting caught. I mean,
Fly's like, don't bring him to me, bro. Run the other way. I'm just trying to farm it.
You're the position 5 now, Crit. There's no doubt about
just
that.
Sitting over there with the skeletons. You didn't see me.
TP'd out. It's still close. He will get out, but 2 more swipes would have spelled his death. Mikey comes in to clean up the creep wave instead.
I mean, Gaimin are just forcing Shopify out the lanes. Even if you don't get these kills on the Morphling on the Underlord, it's so much time spent walking out from base. You're missing waves. You're missing runes. He's just rushing hard. Is that real? is this a dream?
All right. Well, they do have big damage problems.
I mean, let's say you rush Crimson Heart on Centaur with 4 strength gain.
Yeah.
Dire's middle
Ace is just speeding through all of these kills.
I feel like Ace is playing like a Centaur speedrun minigame.
Yeah.
How far can I get? Max return. Max strength off heart.
Yeah, he's running away from Arteezy right now, not because he's scared of dying, but because there's more neutrals to farm, surely.
They're going to try on him again.
Oh, the Seder Purge, that adds a lot. And he just was having Stampede come back up. Oh, Crit still are desperate. They're going to go for another smoke, and they run headlong into Quinn. Clean up 1, almost 2.
Ooh, he is close to taking out there between Firestorm and Corrosive.
Yeah.
He continue to build their lead, looking towards second. Roche coming up pretty soon here. This is the shortest smoke of Shopify's lives. Not what they wanted to run into, but can't win them all.
That was impressively bad for them. Well, Artur's working on us, Scotty. All right, time to take the enemy Tormentor. Well, they go for the kill on Arteezy. Oh, that impetus almost landed. I think that would have killed him. Meanwhile, Dyrachio is killing heroes by killing their Tormentor. Crit almost died. Yeah, crit. So they have really good siege mechanisms too, which makes it very hard for Gaimin Gladiators to throw on the high ground. They do manage to pick off Celery, so they get the 4th kill of the game in 23 minutes.
That's something. I mean, you have damage between the Morphling and Ricky. Like, you did rush this Diffusal for crit. He's pretty poor in net worth-wise, but
yeah,
let's do okay damage. It gives them some extra slow. Set up their single stun in the Pit of Malice. However, that'll be second Roche. She's...
How many flowers do we got on Gaimin Gladiators? Have you been collecting at all?
I feel like, honestly, people don't collect these. They just don't like them. There be people farming for days.
Good silence.
I'm gonna try and go with Dyrachio, poke out his BKB here. At least get something.
His butterfly is really helping him out here.
Yeah, it's a decent timing. This is probably your one chance to come back in this game.
Oh, they use Stampede without getting anything. If they could somehow reset and then fight around this, well, they still have a BKB Dragonite to deal with. Jeez.
I go now to the river to wash your blood from my claws.
Jeez, that voice line. Calm down, Ursa. My God.
He's just talking about cleanliness. Wash your claws after you kill someone.
Good old nail hygiene.
Yeah, you think so?
That's a guaranteed chance. The question is, how does that interact with Overpower? Like, does it use up a hit? Normally it doesn't. Who knows? It's a new frontier. I think it's time to go high ground soon. I don't know if you want to wait for 3rd Aegis. I mean, I guess you could. You're not in a rush up 30,000 gold.
You got a long fest that I mean, you've got a long day of Dota ahead of you, potentially. Gotta conserve the energy, get the force half away from Arteezy. Mikey activates, they manage to get the bash to bring down Saberlight. Mikey's playing in the middle of all of them with the exorcism. You can see the damage, got the stun. It's just not really doing anything at all. Stolen Cloud keeping Arteezy in place, and they manage to burst him down. Dyrachio turns, finishes off crit as well. Beyond godlike spree for him, and a triple kill to end it. No, Quinn will take that one. 2 godlike sprees on the Gaimin Gladiators side. One hell of a stomp. And look at Ace, he's going to take the tier 4s the good old-fashioned way. Well, take the tier 3 first, and then you can do it.
Solid game from Gaimin, you know?
90 damage.
Oh, they got the Tormentor stolen again.
Yeah, of course. All right, so a shard for Mr. Quinn Callahan. Chasing after him, trying to get whatever they can. Hit on 2, but Dyrachio comes in, finishes off Fly. Now trying to find his next target. Wants Arteezy. Always wants Arteezy. Being kited around a little bit. Oh no, Arteezy stepped a bit too far forward and gets surprised. Any other way.
Big ammo farm here, though. I don't see this lane pressuring him too much early, unless you get some crazy roots.
Crits! Oh, really underestimated that Quill Spray damage.
Also just level advantage. That was level 3 Bristle. He got extra solo XP while Celery was away on his vacation. Coming back, Blood Grenade, not enough to... You know, I call these Blood Bombs, but I feel like I'm not supposed to...
Dire structures.
Blood Bomb is...
I don't think I'm already...
maybe catchier than
Blood. It's easier than saying Blood Grenade.
Yeah.
I mean, does that mean there's a Blood Grenadier?
Well, you are the Grenadier, technically, if you're using the Blood Grenade. Trying to get the roll onto Celery, misses that one. Saberlight's going to be run down as the final Quill is going to come up. Another kill for Gaimin Gladiators. With the lane pushing in, too, that's going to feel really bad for Saberlight. Particularly bad for Saberlight, because I think part of this lane is keeping an experience advantage over a Bristleback and making sure your Eidolons are stronger than his Quills, and they don't just get fed away constantly.
That's what the Buckler's designed to do. But
yeah.
You just fell behind on levels, and this Bristle is pulling ahead in CS. At least Crit will snatch that Lotus away.
Mike
Mid is not doing much better.
Yeah. Really bad.
It's looking rough. And Quinn had first blood, and giving first blood versus Coddle is also bad in the sense that you get to your regen item faster, right? Like you have faster bottles, so you're starting to sustain through the blast sooner. You don't get this early pressure window where you can get the Leshrac low and then kind of play off that for a lot of that early laning phase. I also feel like Quinn is probably not the player you want to be giving first blood to. You tend to maximize his early lane pressure very well. So once again, lanes are looking a little rough for Shopify. RTZ is farming, however. He's not getting kicked out of lane. He's not getting killed. He's pushing towards that Vanguard, which PM almost. This is going to be a fast Ags. Very fast Ags. They're going on RTZ bottom. Will man avoid his way to safety?
Is it to safe? 6 more seconds.
That is a very bright disco pony. My God.
Fly, can you help? Nope. No, we can't.
Just
Yeah, what is it?
Hand off the white.
Shield rune? Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under
Look to
attack.
my coming. Jeez. These sunglasses, man.
It kind of hurts to look at him.
A lot. Acceleration is not nearly what it used to be. I'm trying to find Ace Man doesn't get the ult off.
Got over the side, trying to help out. Locks down 2. Ace still alive. Crit with the Eidolons. Maybe Arteezy will jump forward. Tried to go for a roll in. Blocked by Celery. Arteezy goes for the hunt instead. Trying to go for Tofu. They'll clean him up pretty easily. He's still that low HP hero. And crit. Roll up, not quite enough. Kick. Oh, Arteezy actually just burst down Quinn. That was fast.
Damn. He doesn't have Battle Fury, but he's joining all these fights, and this is the correct play. You have to match the tempo here. You have to get something out of this time period. They're getting it. It's another big Leshrac kill during that Bloodstone period. Shopify keeping this
Wipe right there.
and their push and out spam isn't that shabby, so they can force heroes back.
Oh, trying to get the initiation. The roll didn't quite make it far enough, but he does get the kickback. Now they're going to use the Black Hole, kill Quinn, and catch the Bristol, plus the Celery, who attempted to go for the save there, but just gets caught in the AoE stun. Crit is going to be left behind, sure, but Shopify, who are deeply, deeply far behind right now, will take these sort of trade-offs.
Quinn is just getting melted without this BKB.
Is under attack.
Vessel plus Solar Bind. A lot of single target burst damage coming out. Just not ready for these fights. Mikey continues to bots around the map and create some pressure, create some space.
Takes his little centaur. Fly, though, so fast. Drums, Tranquils, plus a Faded Brooch.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's going straight Blink Dagger on Saberlight. I don't know if you called that one out. Look, shot catches Mikey. Goes for the push back, but got silenced. Still able to keep pace. The battery assault, trying to go for the push away. Mikey just gets demolished by Baccio and Quinn. Quinn's going to die as well. Saberlight not seeing an opportunity to make his go, but now the BKBs are down. Quinn?
Keeping out. Oh. Gonna create an opening here if you can find it.
Yeah, no Quinn. Might as well go for the fight now. Arteezy jumps straight in. Goes for Celery. Should have this kill. Holding on to the Mana Void. Doesn't want to use it. Let's save him for something else. Tried to pop it now on Celery. Wasn't actually enough for the kill, but now the Black Hole comes in. Quinn's on the other side, though. Stops that Black Hole. Dyrachyo loses all of his mana, but Arteezy's losing all of his health. He's got to get out of here. And Shopify. Time for a split push. By the way, the Lotus Flowers.
Cool for Quinn.
Does it cap out at 6?
Yeah, I think it does.
And Dyrachyo's just in. No, Dyrachyo's just in. That was entirely unnecessary, but hey, they got the lane of barracks and he's still alive, so no harm.
Black Hole in 40. I don't know if you're gonna have a base in 40. Have to dissuade this push.
The glyph gets used. Okay, right back to it. They're going to demolish these buildings so quickly. Shopify have to go. There is no other option.
Go on who?
Well, it's either that or you're going to play up against Megas. Oh, the Mana Void. It was nice, but the cheese instantly heals Celery and Dyrachyo back up. And Quinn still has half health. So now it's Megas.
That wasn't even cheese. That was a greater
Nice. Catching AM. Oh, the pull away from Crit does help him get away. Arteezy actually jumps onto Tofu. Tofu's now out of mana, so he stops taking damage. The root kills Arteezy. Dyrachyo's trying to farm Fountain right now.
He's trying. He's struggling.
Try and push him back in.
Had to buy a Ghost Scepter.
He's still a black hole too.
Radiant's middle
GG. They're
tower
not even going
is
to try and
under
use
attack.
that black hole because there's no buyback on Arteezy.
He's gonna use it. Oh, he